Let's go. My boy's getting sacked. Tough. Looks like the Giants is playing some kind of defense. You miss Fields? Really though, Derpy? See, here's my thing. Here's my thing, Derpy. Fields can make plays on his feet, but like those veteran throws, like those throws that needs to be made when the cornerback is like not facing the quarterback. Russell Wilson can throw those into those wide receivers. Fields couldn't make those veteran throws, bro. We got to score. Yeah, but I mean, it's like, okay, would you rather be more mobile in the pocket or would you rather for the ball to get thrown? He would have ran. He would have ran that first down, that particular play. You're right. I'm with you when you're right. But come on, man. You got to admit, bro. I mean, I know it was the Jets. I don't think the Jets have the worst defense ever, but you got a higher probability of a pass getting thrown with Russell Wilson. You rather have the mobile QB? Well, look what happened with Richardson for the Indianapolis Colts. Bunch of mobility, but he can't really check down those passes, bro. Like maybe, Fields will have an opportunity to see how Wilson reads the floor and throws it. But if he can throw and be, if Fields can throw and be mobile, we'll be good. Fans want to see it, but like, shoot, we still wide receivers want to catch the ball too. I understand, I respect it, but okay, Derpy, can you answer this question? Do the Pittsburgh Steelers have the best defense in the NFL right now? Because we're blocking field goals and getting interceptions, and we're definitely forcing fumbles and picking the ball out. Pause. Daniel Jones fighting for his life. He said, and where the fudge has Queen been? TJ Watt, best defensive player in the league right now. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep another honest buck with you though, Derpy. I was scared to death last week against the Jets because they was killing us in the run game, but Aaron Rodgers was so selfish that he just kept throwing the ball excessively, even when they were doing well. Wow. Wow. Darn Slayton. Ugh. I got to put this thumbnail on here. Hmm. What do you say? I'd rather have mobile QB. That's what fans want to see. That's a tough one. Come on, TJ. Woo! We want that interception. Dang, he ain't recognize that. Cool. Good job, Daniel. Good job, Daniel. Let's go. Get to him. Dang. All right. 4th and 2. Tie game going into halftime. I can't show the game, guys, but I'm watching it on a different tab. What? Roger Goodell and Curtis Martin. That boy, what is he like 6'5"? That boy Dex Lawrence? He's serious. Yeah, we're gonna have to get him on the squad. $17 seconds. Are we gonna get this last play off? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Russell? Um, as we go into halftime. But it's not over for Fields though, Dirt. It's not like we fired Fields. We only have Russell Wilson for one contract, and the way they've been able to touch quarterbacks, don't be surprised if Fields gets back out there. We're always a low scoring team in the first half. Like this is just how the season's been treating us. Very tough first half. If we're down in the first half, it's ugly. Matter of fact, that Cowboys game we had was tough for us in the first half that we lost. So we'll see what goes on, man. We need this dub considering the Baltimore Ravens, that darn bird got eaten by some mangly ass dogs out there in Cleveland. Jameis Winston out playing Lamar Jackson Sunday. We're going to take a brief intermission. I'm about to go get me some snacks, give me another bowl of some chili. I wonder if I can play the audio from this. I'm about to put the Steeler radio on for the time being.
Roofing, we're more than just roofing. From protecting your home's exterior to transforming your interior. Guided by our values of teamwork, integrity, excellence, and discipline, or as we say, TIDE, our mission is to deliver honest, transparent, and high-quality work. Whether it's a roof repair, a kitchen renovation, or our name goes on it, we stand behind it so you can stand in it. Visit us at McClellan'sRoofing.com.
All right, about to make me another play, guys.
We're here for what's next. The next one to go off to college someday, thanks to Smart College Savings Plans. The next place to fill with love and laughter, with more mortgage options for first-time buyers. Even the next thing you can't go without, like savings accounts with even more competitive rates. So whatever's next for you, we'll help you get there. Northwest Bank, for what's next. Visit northwest.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Young America, Kamala Harris thinks she knows all about you.
What else do we know about this population? They are stupid.
Kamala thinks you're too stupid to realize she's to blame for overspending and record inflation.
They are stupid.
She thinks you're too stupid to realize groceries now cost 26% more.
They are stupid.
Too stupid to see how she tripled the price of gas.
Stupid.
Kamala Harris thinks you're too stupid to notice home costs have skyrocketed, now 46% higher. Electricity is costing you 25% more. Healthcare has risen 18%. And cars are up a jaw-dropping 33%.
Bidenomics is working.
With all due respect, Madam VP, we're not that stupid. Young America, we can't afford 4 more years of Kamala Harris. To learn more, go to learnaboutkamala.com. Right for America paid for and is responsible for the content of this ad. Not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. www.rightforamericapac.com.
Your radio home for Steelers football is 102.5 DVE.
We now pause for station identification on the Pittsburgh Steelers audio network.
Hey, Chad Tyson, and all week I get the latest Steelers news, plus reloaded cuts from the DVE morning show and your deep cut requests weekday afternoons on WDVE Pittsburgh.
Back at Acrisure Stadium, where it's the Steelers 9, the Giants 9 at halftime. Let's take a look at the NFL scoreboard. It's brought to you by Number One Cochran, the preferred auto group of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rest of the league looking like this. The Niners get a much-needed win last night on Sunday Night Football at home, 30-24 over the Cowboys. Washington continues their strong start, a Hail Mary victory, 18-15 over the Bears. Kansas City stays perfect in Vegas, 27-20 over the Raiders. The Broncos continue to turn this thing around, 28-14. The Broncos have now won 5 games on the season as they take down Carolina. Buffalo 31-10 over Seattle. The Chargers 26-8 over New Orleans. Atlanta 31-26 to complete the season sweep of the Bucs. New England takes down the Jets 25-22. Of course, the Browns doing the Steelers some favors, 29-24 over Baltimore in Cleveland, and the Eagles comfortably beating the Bengals 37-17 in Cincinnati. When we come back on the other side, we'll break down the first half stats. You're listening to the UPMC Halftime Report on the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
Kamala Harris was supposed to secure our southern border. During her tenure, over 10 million illegals have entered America, with more arriving every day. Kamala Harris is still the border czar.
Border czar.
Border czar.
Border czar.
And the gates are still wide open. Kamala Harris had one job, and as she admitted on the NBC Nightly News, she didn't even bother to show up for work.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
Criminal aliens murdering Americans. Cartels allowed to flood our country with poison. Women and children sold as sex slaves. Taxpayer-funded benefits for illegal aliens. That's dangerously liberal. Kamala Harris's record is no laughing matter. To learn more, go to learnaboutkamala.com. Right for America paid for and is responsible for the content of this ad.
Sometimes even the toughest of us need a little TLC. If you're a Steelers linebacker, that might be a jump in the whirlpool to let the muscles relax after a hard-fought win. If you're driving a Ford, it's a trip to your local dealership for the Works service package. Have your tires rotated and your pressure checked. Top off fluids. Check the brakes, the battery, filters, belts, and hoses. They call it the Works for a reason. And when your car is on its game, you can be on yours. Only at your neighborhood Ford store.
Workers, local union number 3. They don't go to the office, they build it. And if you call today at 412-471-4535, you can schedule a tour of the Ironworkers Apprenticeship. It's 412-471-4535. Now's the time to climb higher. Secure your future and develop the skills necessary to become an ironworker. Earn good pay and great benefits while establishing an exciting career, not just a job. Apply today. Visit IWLocal3.com. That's IWLocal3.com.
Randy Baumann Mornings and Steelers Football, DVE.
It's the Steelers 9, the Giants 9, halftime here at Acrisure Stadium. Let's take a look at our first half stats. They're brought to you by Schneider Downs. Discover the value of big thinking with a personal focus at schneiderdowns.com. Russell Wilson, 11 of 18, 131 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Daniel Jones, 11 of 16, 141 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Najee Harris is running hard and running well. 10 attempts for 82 yards. Jaylen Warren, 7 for 40. Tracy leading the way for the Giants. He's got 9 rushes for 35 yards. Darnell Washington, a reception for 29 yards. George Pickens, 2 for 25. Calvin Austin, 2 for 25. Slayton leading the way through the air for the Giants. He's got 90 yards on 3 receptions. Team stats here: Steelers 13 first downs. The Giants 7 through 30 minutes. New York 2 of 7 on third downs. The Steelers 3 of 7. Total net yards there in the first half: 183 for the Giants, 238 for the Steelers. Just got to find a way to finish in the red zone. Thanks to Caliente Pizza and Draft House for feeding our crew tonight back at studio headquarters. Caliente Pizza and Draft House, the pizza of champions. You've been listening to the UPMC Halftime Report. UPMC, the official healthcare provider and health plan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm Wes Schuler. We'll have the second half kickoff right after this. You're listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
With more than 100 diverse consulting offerings, Schneider Downs doesn't focus on what service to provide, but rather what problems they can help you solve. Tax and accounting, digital consulting and cybersecurity, risk management, and financial advisory. Learn more at schneiderdowns.com.
At Hyundai, we make a big deal about the little things, like the little fact that 9 Hyundai vehicles have earned IIHS top safety picks this year, and offering a little thing called America's Best Warranty, because delivering safety and quality, pretty big deal. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer today. Hyundai, there's joy in every journey.
Right now, for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Tucson Hybrid. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end October 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
If you're facing a plumbing emergency, the pros at Mr. Rooter can handle any job, no matter the size, with upfront pricing and no overtime charges. They can also finance any job, big or small, and have the best warranty in the industry. Call today and mention my name, Chad Tyson, for 10% off your service.
The Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network proudly presents Steelers Football 2024. Brought to you in part by 84 Lumber, a dynasty partner of the Pittsburgh Steelers. By Bet Rivers Online Casino and Sportsbook. It's a whole new game. By S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. By Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. By South Hills Jeep, celebrating 50 years in the South Hills. By CGR Wholesale Roofing and Siding Supply Center, where the average Joe can buy like a pro. By Clearview Federal Credit Union. Get the financial answers you need. By Doing It Right Roofing, Siding, and Remodeling. Home of the Lifetime Workmanship Warranty. By Steelers Pro Shop. Get it direct from the team at the Steelers Pro Shop at shop.steelers.com. By UPMC, the official healthcare provider and health plan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. By Iron Workers Local Union number 3. We don't go to the office, we build it. And by First National Bank. Let's get started. Member FDIC.
9-9 Acrisure Stadium. The Steelers getting set to kick off to the Giants to begin this second half. Tonight's second half preview is brought to you by PA Lottery. Play PA Lottery online and get a first-time deposit match up to $1,000. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians every day. Let's go downstairs to Missy Matthews. Missy?
Well, guys, this probably comes as no surprise, but Coach Tomlin's message at halftime, find the end zone, a 9-9 game, and several chances for the Steelers, 2 for George Pickens, but it hasn't gone their way. That's something they need to change here in the second half. Upstairs to you.
Missy, thank you very much. Earlier this week, Mike Tomlin called Daniel Jones a rhythm passer. He's been very good. We talked about this in the open. In their wins, he's been very good. Today, he's gotten into that rhythm against the Steelers defense.
And he's done it by getting rid of the ball quickly, which, based on being sacked 8 times last week, you would think, okay, it's a good idea. Well, it is a good idea, and he's prospered through it.
And being sacked, Giants quarterbacks 107 times since the beginning of last season, the most in the NFL. The kickoff goes into the end zone, and so the Giants will have the ball to begin the second half at their own 30-yard line.
Well, certainly one of the things that can happen this half is that we get the difference makers making a difference. And we're looking at a couple of them down there right now. T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Larry Ogunjobi, Minkah Fitzpatrick, all these guys, Joey Porter Jr., got to be able to come up and make some big plays here.
Jones will come out under center. We were told Tyrone Tracy, the running back, the rookie, was questionable, but he is out there right now. The lone setback behind Jones. Tightly bunched formation. Jones gets the handoff, gives to Tracy, little jump cut in the hole, but he is stopped as the second wave, led by Deshaun Elliott, will come up and drop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, Deshaun Elliott doing what he does so very well, being a hybrid linebacker kind of in the box, playing inside, down deep in the box amongst the Giants. This guy is not the biggest guy, but he certainly is productive down there and does a great job of getting his run fits and staying there and getting it done.
Ball in the right hash. Jones in the shotgun, has Tracy to his left. Brings Robinson in motion to have 3 receivers to the left, and now his running back Tracy moves to the right. The snap, the give off to Tracy. Tracy has a huge hole off the right side and will rumble forward to the 45-yard line. Starts right, jets out to the left, and picks up big yardage, crossing into Steelers territory down to the 45.
Well, the Steelers came with a blitz and ran right by him, basically. And how he got through that gap, I don't know. But certainly there was a huge gap there off the left side, and Tracy just rumbled.
26 pickup, and number 26, Devin Singletary, another Giants running back, is checked into the game. Lone setback behind.
Tired of this damn run.
Under center as he brings 2 tight ends left to right. Steelers adjusting accordingly defensively. On the 44-yard line, left hash.
The game I'm watching might be slightly delayed.
Out to the left and under pressure, will just throw it away short of his intended receiver out there, Darius Slayton.
Well, he was just looking at Darius Slayton all the way, and Darius Slayton's doing a little bit of finger pointing at Joey Porter Jr., who is no wallflower when it comes to dealing a little smack back.
Yeah, and max protect there by the Giants. Just Slayton and one other receiver out in that route as the Steelers brought some pressure.
There we go.
And a very weak and wobbly pass, Daniel Jones.
While we doing this one-on-one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. 13:32 remaining here in this third quarter. Opening drive of this second half. Jones in the shotgun, gets the snap, will gives a Singletary, starts left.
Unnecessary roughness.
Middle of the field, and will pick
That's
up
a
about
pass
6
right
yards.
there.
It's Tracy, I beg your pardon, who picked up about 6 yards down to the 39.
Well, let Daniels keep forgetting about Slayton.
Well, again, they've got good position.
It's the no pass the ball to Slayton game. Let that continue happening.
The pile seems to be falling forward all the time tonight.
3rd and 5, they'll call it from the 39-yard line.
Get him.
In the shotgun. Jones gets the snap. Back to pass. Looks left. Fires in that direction. It is complete, and it's enough for a first down to Malik Neighbors.
All right, Tracy, I'll let up on you.
Elliott, but again, easily
hometown right here. Tyrone Tracy. Indianapolis is very own.
Joey Porter was locked in over there, dropped off into coverage after giving the look of a man press.
I ain't mad at
it. The receiver just pulled up and got the first down.
Get him.
You talk about rhythm. It is
damn.
1, 2, 3.
Another
that
first down.
Hits the ground, and it's coming out of Daniel Jones' hand. Now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. 12:25 and counting remaining here in this third quarter. Jones will give to Tracy on the delay off the right side, and Tracy bottled up and just about gets back to the line of scrimmage, and guess who flying up again? It's Deshaun Elliott on the stop.
Oh, Deshaun Elliott came off the edge there and got a whole bunch of ankle on, he's a regular ankle biter on Tracy. Did a nice job of wrestling him to the ground.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Surprising that the Giants have been able to move the ball like they have tonight. I didn't see this coming.
On the left hash, Giants already in field goal range, albeit longer field goal range for kicker Greg Joseph. Jones brings Robinson in motion, right to left in front of him, in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass, looking, now under pressure, and is tripped up, and finally the first sack, and guess who? It's T.J.
Watt with the sack. Good job. I'm glad the radio's on because I got to refresh my video again.
You got twin Jedis there, and you got Alex Highsmith flushing Daniel Jones out to the right side, and T.J. Watt comes out of nowhere to saccharate him. A nice job. That's how it works. One flushes the one to the other.
So 3rd and 19 now. The ball at the 40-yard line, set on the right hash of the Steelers. Jones in the shotgun has Eric Gray, the running back, to his left.
T.J. Watt.
Split to the left, one to the right.
T.J. Watt.
Jones lifts up the foot. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Has some time. Now is going to try to run.
T.J. Watt.
With that, he is sacked again, and this time
3rd and 19, baby.
His 2nd sack of the season.
Well, one thing about sacks, they tend to come in bunches.
Get him, TJ.
That's a deuce.
Get him.
Nice job because Alex Highsmith and TJ Watt
Highsmith with his first back-to-back sacks, baby.
And Highsmith went to the inside on Illuminor and was right there in the path of Daniel Jones to bring him down.
Yeah, Jones' ability to run may have cost him there. It looked like he tried to sneak out of a
pretty
good pocket and was thrown to the turf at Acrisure Stadium for his efforts. Here's the boot away now by Hawk, and Austin will range over to his left and does not call a fair catch, catches it at the 15, and is immediately driven out of bounds. So the Steelers do get the stop defensively. 10:02 remaining, 3rd quarter from Acrisure Stadium. Steelers football continues with the score, the Steelers 9 and the Giants 9.
Hey, you're not going to call it a fair catch, my boy?
Even the toughest
you
of
just
us
want it. You just want some contact, you freak,
boy. If you're a Steelers linebacker, that might be a jump in the whirlpool to let the muscles relax after a hard-fought win. If you're driving a Ford, it's a trip to your local dealership for the Works service package. Have your tires rotated and your pressure checked. Top off fluids. Check the brakes, the battery, filters, belts, and hoses. They call it the Works for a reason. And when your car is on its game, you can be on yours. Only at your neighborhood Ford store.
All right, what's the best way to bank? At FNB, we think it's best left up to you. It's an approach we call
it's going to be
clicks
80
bricks,
degrees
and it means
tomorrow.
An unbeatable experience no matter how you bank. With the FNB eStore, you can shop for multiple financial products, in-branch, online, or on the go. And with the eStore Common App, check out with one easy application. Let's get started at fnb-online.com. FNB member FDIC.
Why does Pennsylvania need the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger? It protects thousands of union jobs. Nippon is committed to a nearly $3 billion upgrade of U.S. Steel's union-represented mills, including $1 billion to upgrade 86-year-old equipment in the Mon Valley. Nippon's cutting-edge technology to decarbonize the blast furnaces will make
I don't know if I
Mon
should have done that
Valley's air
second play,
cleaner,
boys.
and it will help U.S. Steel reach its goal of being net zero emissions by 2050. All of this will increase U.S. Steel's competitiveness worldwide. And the merger also protects 1,000 headquarters jobs and keeps U.S. Steel in Pittsburgh, where it has been for nearly 125 years. Protecting jobs, modernizing steelmaking, and increasing competitiveness. Pennsylvania needs the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger so we can keep steel in the Steel City. Paid for by U.S. Steel.
We bleed black and gold. This is the Pittsburgh
They're
Steelers audio
definitely going to probably...
Still a tied game.
I'm going to watch the Laker game
Steelers
after this one as well.
Field, thanks to TJ Watt and Alex Highsmith, each
So
with
this
a
game's
sack.
over
This
with.
marks TJ Watt's 11th Monday night football game. Guys, that makes 13.5 sacks for him under the lights on Monday. Rob, up to you.
Missy, thank you very much. No one rises to the occasion better than TJ Watt. And again, he and Highsmith with the back-to-back sacks knocked the Giants out of field goal range. So it's a 9-9 game with the ball at the 16-yard line as the Steelers get set to have their first possession here at the second half.
And we were talking about that earlier. TJ's been a little quiet. You know at some point in time he's going to put his hand in the dirt and come up with a big play, and he certainly did there.
Tightly bunched formation. Russell Wilson under center with the ball on the left hash. Brings Freiermuth left to right. Has a lone setback of Najee Harris. 8 in the play clock. Wilson gets a snap, pitches to Harris starting right. Now we'll cut back left and pick up a couple. Not much. Gets out to about the 18-yard line.
Oh, get a hat on a hat, because this was cooking at first. You got some real possibilities of some good stuff coming there. And if some guys just hang with their block a little bit longer, you got some opportunities here for something to spring.
And the Steelers, the first half, rarely huddle. Now here huddling on this 2nd and 8 from their own 18-yard line. Played with a lot of pace in the first half. Wilson in the shotgun brings Harris from his right to his left. 3 receivers bunched tightly to the left of the formation. Wilson gets the snap and will give to Najee Harris on the delay, and Harris is going to be swallowed up, and it's Dexter Lawrence dropping him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
That's a big man doing a big man's job, coming off, being able to disengage off the block and then just swallow up Najee Harris. And there's no moving or nor getting away from Dexter Lawrence when he's got a full body wrap, full body locking on you.
So now a 3rd and 8 from the 18-yard line. 8:52 and counting here remaining in this third quarter of a 9-9 game at Acrisure Stadium. Steelers looking to go into the bye week with a 6-2 record. The Steelers are 3 of 7 on 3rd down. Warren motions back to the right of Wilson, and now Wilson pointing, and they're saying the Giants moved early here. Now the officials will confer before Scott Novak makes the call. Now 5 additional yards would be nice.
Ball start on the offense, number 62. That's a 5-yard penalty.
What?
Well, that is the opposite of nice as it goes against the Steelers.
Well, the nose tackle jumped, and Ryan tapped him on the head. Now, was he across the line of scrimmage?
That was Elijah Chapman. And the crowd here, as they showed the replay on the Jumbotron at Acrisure Stadium, in disagreement with that call by Scott Novak and his crew. So now, a 3rd and 13, 8:25 and counting remaining for Russell Wilson. Same play it looks like as he motions Warren back next to him.
Why you had to touch the dang on center, dog?
Back to pass.
He hit him. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Cheat. Cheat.
Flat, but Freiermuth a long way to
whatever
go
it takes
down,
to cheat.
He's not going to make it. Stopped at the 20-yard line. And so the Steelers, like the Giants, will find themselves punting it away in their first possession of the second half.
Well, the thing that I've not been real happy with, it's this. When you've got a team that is covering the tight ends almost the worst in the NFL, they're 31st in covering tight ends, you need to exploit that more. And that's where I think so much more can be made.
Smith-Marsette back to receive this Waitman punt. It's a line drive that forces Smith-Marsette over to his 24-yard line along the right sideline, and James Pierre will wrestle him down, hog tie him, take him up high, and throw him down.
What a rocket that was.
A 55-yard punt, 6-yard return, and the Giants will have the ball at the 30-yard line when we return with 7:35 remaining in the third quarter from Acrisure Stadium, where Steelers football continues with the score tied at 9.
Are you looking for practical, stylish, and comfortable activewear? At Fierce Knockouts, there's a simple goal to help you achieve your goals. Fierce Knockouts activewear was designed for women to feel strong and unstoppable without sacrificing comfort. Whether you're crushing it at the gym, playing a great game of pickleball, just getting a cup of coffee, or playing with the kids, Fierce Knockouts clothes are made for women like you who never stop moving. To learn more and shop the collection, visit FierceKnockouts.com. Fierce Knockouts, providing a better fit in fitness apparel.
For the last 47 years in a row, Ford F-Series have been America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move trailers, wood piles, and snow drifts, work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-150, official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers and Pittsburgh's best-selling trucks.
Why does Pennsylvania need the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger? It protects thousands of union jobs. Nippon is committed to a nearly $3 billion upgrade of U.S. Steel's union-represented mills, including $1 billion to upgrade 86-year-old equipment in the Mon Valley. Nippon's cutting-edge technology to decarbonize the blast furnaces will make the Mon Valley's air cleaner.
How about four Giants have the ball right now?
Being net zero emissions by 2050. All of this will increase U.S. Steel's competitiveness worldwide. And the merger also protects 1,000 headquarters jobs and keeps U.S. Steel in Pittsburgh, where it has been for nearly 125 years. Protecting jobs, modernizing steelmaking, and increasing competitiveness. Pennsylvania needs the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger so we can keep steel in the Steel City. Paid for by U.S. Steel.
Your home for the Steelers. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
Crowd on his feet at Acrisure Stadium, waving the terrible towels, trying to exhort their defense to stop this Giants offense on the second drive for the Giants in the second half.
How long is this commercial break?
Max starts. Max?
Well, guys, it's a lot louder down here because they just announced Cam Hayward to the audience for having the record for most starts by a defensive player in Steelers history. And right now, this defense is starting to pick up. You see the Saxon back-to-back plays in that last series. Let's see if they can continue that as well in their contest. Giants. Back to you.
Max, thanks very much. They've marked the ball at the 26-yard line. That's where Smith Marset was tossed out of bounds by James Pierre. The snap to Jones to give up the middle to Singletary, and Singletary, behind a nice surge, will get out close to the 30-yard line, so he'll pick up of about 4 on that first down.
And again, it's one of these situations where you see the pile falling forward, and the offensive line, the triangle especially of the Giants line, has been doing a decent job of keeping those piles falling forward.
Well, that's where they thought their strength would be. They bring in Runyon from the Packers, Schmitz, the second-year center, Van Roten from the Raiders, and they've been attacking that area of the field behind that trio.
Cameron Hayward.
Jones gives to Singletary, starts that way, now bounces it out to the right and is hit when he does so by Elliott at the 27-yard line. And Landon Roberts also in on that stop. There is a flag on the Giants.
Well, they pulled the
legal shift on the offense.
Thank you.
86 did not reset. That's a 5-yard.
3rd and 4.
Second down.
Well, they got an illegal shift, and you also ran a power with the backside guard pulling, and Landon Roberts, I think, did a nice job.
Ooh, legal shift.
Being able to come off and get the hit, although it didn't matter because of the shift.
So the ball back at the 25-yard line where it's a 2nd and 11, 6:45 and counting remaining in the third quarter. Tyrone Tracy, the running back behind Daniel Jones, who is settled under center. Now will dance back and move into the shotgun. Giants shifting all over the field. 2 receivers to the
Cameron
left.
Hayward, 3-time first-team All-Pro,
well.
6-time Pro Bowl selection.
Oh, man, there were zeros on the clock, and we're going to
get him, Cam.
Delay game on the offense, 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Oh, I like that.
There's some sloppy pre-snap stuff by
Another
the Giants.
Penalty?
Second delay of game. Second time we've seen a receiver in motion not get
Delay
set.
of game.
The Steelers try to take advantage of it now on a 2nd and 16.
Right on.
Well, you know what that means? You got an opportunity to come after him a little bit, and then you've got an opportunity for a big play, a big takeaway.
Again, keep in mind,
This is a
Jones, a very
game
good
of
runner.
boring
They've been using a lot of
proportions.
screens and quick passes in these situations thus far. Jones in the shotgun. He has Tracy to his left. 2 receivers to the left. Jones back to pass. Jones in trouble, and Jones is going to be taken down. It is Highsmith who circled the wagon, circled the Giants' defense, and got Jones to the ground.
2nd and 16.
Oh, we are so happy to
Get
see
to
you
him.
here again, my
Get
friend.
to him.
Yes, indeed, what a great
Get
run.
some, Jones.
Run that arc, come in the back door and be able to plant Daniels.
Highsmith with
He
2
first got the
sacks.
jersey, then he got the body, and the next thing you know, that's one planted Jones.
3rd and 21. Ball at the 15-yard line. Crowd roaring now. Terrible towels waving. Jones in the shotgun. Gets the snap. We'll give to Tracy on the delay. Off the left side. And for good measure, it's Highsmith who makes the stop with some help from Hayward. And the Giants, from their own 19, will have to punt this one away.
I love the way you're starting to see some heat coming from the outer edge. You got twin Jedi pass rushers. You got T.J. Watt. You got Alex Highsmith. Been waiting for those guys to get home all night, and they're starting up this second half.
Calvin Austin inside his own 40-yard line has retreated back to the 39 to wait for this Matt Hawk punt. Flag flies as Hawk boots a low line drive. Austin retreating back to his 26 will take it. He's going to start to the left, trying to get to the outside there, and he's going to get there, and he's going to cross the 40. He's going to cross midfield. He's going to cross the 40 of the Giants. Here he goes.
Another penalty.
Sideline. Calvin Austin is in for the score.
Is that 2 penalties in the one play? Because we did hit the kicker.
Flag comes in late. A 74-yard return.
We are running.
Calvin Austin is electrified.
Was running. I can run as fast as the wind blows.
Sidelines, you knew nobody was going to catch him. Nobody could catch him from behind.
Legal formation on a kicking team. Number 45 is in the backfield. Penalties declined.
Touchdown. Our special team is badass.
Times, and now a 74-yarder.
It's like they say you can't coach speed. Speed kills. Well, it did right there as soon as he broke the perimeter, got himself some sideline grass. There was nothing to do but weave through a couple of Giants.
Let them know.
Moving that fast, I don't think anybody can catch you.
Chris Boswell on to try the extra point for the Steelers.
Special teams coach.
Snap, hold, boot.
Look at the legs move.
Good. And officially
he's got the golden snitch.
Punt return by
Harry
Calvin
Potter.
Austin with
One for
Gryffindor. In the third quarter from Acrisure Stadium. That return by Austin has given the Steelers a 16-9 lead.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Civic Hybrid, Accord Hybrid, and CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency.
Baby.
With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2024.
Contact your local Honda dealer today.
Based on 2024 Consumer Choice Awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
All right, what's the best way to bank? At FNB, we think it's best left up to you. It's an approach we call clicks to bricks, and it means an unbeatable experience no matter how you bank. Whether you want friendly, in-person guidance at your local branch, convenient access to video ATMs across the region, or a cutting-edge app on your phone, the choice is yours. Let's get started at fnb-online.com. FNB member FDIC.
Let me see what's going on.
I'm Jamie Bordas. At Bordas
Nuggets are in overtime against the Raptors tonight.
Why?
For the NBA.
Share many of the same Pittsburgh values. Toughness,
Jokic with 40 and 10.
Dedication.
Aaron Gordon has 15. Day, Murray
the people
17. Bron 17.
Results. That drives us, and it's why we win.
Bordas and Bordas, fighting for justice.
What's poppin'? Justin Jefferson here.
Football is a lot of explosion. Who's over there killing for the Raptors, though?
It's a whole different vibe with these open earbuds. It's like you're in the moment.
RJ Barrett.
Everything around you, you can be.
Got it on.
To have good sound and to be so light on your ear means a lot to me. Putting that music into my ears.
You feel good enough to go out there and play.
You turn on that switch, no one can stop you.
For more, check out Bose.com.
Let's play the Rockets
Steelers
again.
Football happens here, the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network. We now pause for station identification on the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
Get ready for the next game with the Steelers.
Celtics defeat the Bucks. It is time to fire Doc Rivers.
Williamson give you the best team coverage on WTVE.
Damian Lillard.
At Acrisure Stadium, fans still bopping around here after that 73-yard Calvin Austin punt return. The Steelers lead now 16-9. And Bob Labriola, in his outstanding pregame interview with Mike Tomlin, always outstanding, talked about special teams, how much effort the Steelers put in it. Mike Tomlin puts emphasis in on. Danny Smith, the great special teams coach, 3 games consecutively with a block, now a 4th game with a punt return for a touchdown. You talk about making an impact. It's been amazing as the Giants will take a knee as Gray gets it in the end zone. And the Calvin Austin punt return touchdown was the Northwest switch of possession play. Listen to Michelle Michaels Tuesday for the cue to call in. Tell her the Northwest Bank switch of possession play and win a $100 Visa gift card courtesy of Northwest Bank. The team that brings you the
Get 'em, Danny.
Save like a champion.
Special teams coordinators in the darn weight room with the guys.
All right, now
get him, Danny Smith.
Turn up the heat, fellas.
Get him, Danny.
Off the 30-yard line. Tyrone Tracy is to the left of Daniel Jones in the shotgun. Wandale Robinson moves right to left across the formation, and Taylor flops over to the left, and now a flag I don't know if Landon Roberts jumped too soon.
Field goal.
Offense
The
number
best
72. That's a 5-yard penalty.
Coordinator, Bill
One of the big generals jumped.
Offside.
He put the oar in
Come on,
Illuminor
Steelers,
as he
it's
jumped a
offsides
little
on us.
early, and Landon Roberts came across, pointed quickly, and he was
No
correct.
offense,
Now
dang.
1st and 15, and the Giants really, really being besieged by a ton of pre-snap
Broccoli.
penalties. They face a 1st and 15. Ball at the 25-yard line, marked right in the middle of the field. Jones in the shotgun. Moves Slayton left to right. He has Gray to his left in that shotgun formation. I beg your pardon. This is the handoff to Tracy, and Tracy tripped up after a gain of a couple off the right side. It'll bring up a 2nd and long.
Well, that was old 23 and me.
1st and 15, Pittsburgh.
Taking the legs out from the pulling guard and then being able
Try
to
again.
on the outside there. That's a nice play by Landon Roberts, knowing what he's got to do to be able to clog that thing up.
2nd and
Look
13,
at that.
4:12 and
Block
counting
field
remaining
goal.
here in the 3rd quarter. Steelers enjoying a 16-9 lead.
Block
Jones in the
punt.
shotgun. He has Tracy to his left. Taps his helmet.
Block
the Giants
field
do the
goal.
same. So a change in this play. Jones back to pass. Looking. Will fire out into the left flat. And Patrick Queen read it and slings Tracy down to the ground.
Oh, Patrick
2nd and 13, baby.
We are the champions, baby. That's right. Patrick Queen getting out to the flat, getting a great hit. That's a nice job of tracking his man, knowing that if he misses.
Hey, didn't you say where's Queen?
Dare I say Queen got on his
Derpy,
bicycle
didn't you
there
say
and
where
made
was Queen? There he
the
is.
stop out in the left flat. So no gain in the play. 3rd and 13. Jones in the shotgun. He has Gray to his left. 3 receivers to his right. 1 to his left. Crowd up on its feet. Towels swirling everywhere. Jones back to pass. Looking. Throws out. Short to the right. To his tight end, Johnson. And he will be stopped at the 34-yard line, short of a 1st down. Jackson and Queen team up on the stop, and the Giants will punt it away again.
Well, it's so nice when you got 3rd and a long ways to go, and you can lay off in some of your coverage, keep everything in front of you, and let the dogs feed up and get after Daniel Jones and make him throw out there to the flat and short of the sticks.
Come on, Russell Wilson.
Austin back
Come
deep for the
on,
Steelers.
Russ.
Snap to Hawk. It's a high one. Pulls it down. Left-footed boot is a high. Banging kick lands at the 5-yard line. Bounces up and trickles into
My
the
video
end zone. So
of
the
me
Steelers
watching the game is
get a
slower
bit of
than
a
the
break
radio
there with
that you guys are
2:28
listening
remaining
to.
Following that 66-yard punt. 2:28 left in the 3rd from Acrisure Stadium. Steelers football continues at the score. The Steelers 16, the Giants 9.
Wolf here for Caliente Pizza and Draft House's new Pro Football Special. A delicious 2-topping tavern-style pizza for just $22. Perfect for game days with a thin, crispy crust and top-notch ingredients. Try Caliente's new Pro Football Special Tavern Pie today. Caliente, the pizza of champions.
I got to give me another terrible towel.
Around here, we have hardworking people that just need a break. Whether it's investing in small businesses or making housing affordable,
Check on my Lakers.
Vice President Harris gets it.
Kamala Harris is making sure black men have the tools to build generational wealth. She'll put a policy in place that gives 1 million forgivable loans to help entrepreneurs, including black entrepreneurs, start their own businesses. She also plans to give $25,000 in down payment assistance for first-time homeowners and crack down on racial bias in home appraisals. Harris's plan will help black men own more assets so we can build long-term wealth.
This is what an investment in my community looks like. We're trying to build generational wealth. No get-rich-quick schemes, no scams, no one-time check, none of that. Vice President Harris got our back. I'll be there on November 5th. Will you be there?
I'm Kamala Harris, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Harris for President.
Planting a tree, putting in a new sprinkler system, digging a trench, no matter the project. If it involves digging, Pennsylvania 811 wants to remind you to call 811 before you dig. It's the law and it ensures your safety by steering you clear of underground lines and cables you can't see running right beneath you. Remember, Every dig counts. Don't let what's buried beneath the ground surprise you. Find out more at PA1call.org. PA1call.org. Stay safe. Call 811 before you start digging.
Score big at Don's Appliances. Don's has the region's largest selection of in-stock appliances from brands like GE, Profile, and Cafe. Get free next-day delivery and guaranteed lowest prices. Don'sAppliances.com. For black and gold fans, shop for appliances.
What up, Nino?
This is Game Day.
Yeah, I'll play with the bone if you don't want to play with the bone,
Here's the
Nino.
latest NFL scores brought to you by Clearview Federal Credit Union. Get the financial answers you need. ClearviewFCU.org. The Chargers defeated New Orleans 26-8. Buffalo walloped Seattle 31-10. Denver doubled up Carolina. KC survived Vegas.
All right,
Chicago
I'll let you sleep, my boy.
losing to Washington on that Hail Mary by Jaden Daniels 18-15. And San Francisco fought off Dallas last night in a good game 30-24. Steelers here leading 16-9. 2:28 remaining in the third quarter. Russell Wilson in the shotgun has Najee Harris to his right. Harris now will move to the left as Wilson gets his snap. We'll look to Harris in the left flat. He is hit immediately and dropped for a loss.
Giants got decent defense, I'm not going to lie.
16-yard line.
Well, that play didn't have a chance. McFadden was locked in man coverage.
Come on, Mr. Wilson.
In between he and
I don't know if I like that play, Coach.
So that was doomed from the start.
Steelers moving quickly. Snap to Wilson. Throws out to the left. This is complete, and Pickens is also dropped immediately. Nice job out there defensively by Greg Stroman, who was just called up from the practice roster by the Giants because of the injury to Adoree Jackson.
Here we go. Going pace.
3rd and
7.
About a
Ball
4-yard
to the
catch.
23-yard line. Wilson gets the snap. Giants bringing pressure. He rolls to his right, throws, and is going to find Freiermuth.
Real quick.
Across the 30.
3rd and 7. Dang.
Line, first down, Pittsburgh Steelers.
I don't know about that hurry offense. Now let's get a first down.
And there you go. Pat Freiermuth. And it's
running for your life. Let's go. First down.
And Jaylen Warren is checked into the game, so big first down, especially after that loss of 3 to bring up a 2nd and 13. As Wilson helps manufacture that first down with a couple of short throws.
He's
has
mobile enough.
Under center, and Warren is the lone setback.
Where were you at when you said that?
Wilson gets the snap. Will pitch to Warren. Warren will run to the left. And now he'll try to cut back and spin forward to about the
He's mobile enough,
Derp. So a pickup of about 4 yards on that first down run.
And the Steelers have been very effective at getting out on the edge there and being able to get some yardage there. Sometimes it looks really good. Sometimes it doesn't look so good. But certainly one of the things you got is with Jaylen Warren, you've got that possibility with that extra speed and cutability. And Najee's been doing a great job too.
3 tight end formation for the Steelers, who will send Freiermuth out wide to the right. And now they will bring him back to the left. Now back to the right again. Wilson under center. Has Warren as a lone setback.
They're not giving us a chance at all to throw the
pass.
ball.
Looking, going to throw one deep. Intended down the right sideline. Oh, for Miller, and knocked away by Stroman. I'm not sure if it was knocked away by Stroman or actually hit him. Pretty well thrown ball. A deep one by Russell Wilson, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that was spot on. Replay action there. It went
we almost had it.
My goodness, that was so close to being such a big play.
That would have been a big play. It's all right, Miller.
Strowman's hands and through Miller's hands.
All right,
and hit him in the knee. I thought Strowman
I don't know if
Fields
can make that throw, dog.
Deflected away, but it hit off the knee
Look at that.
of Miller, and now
Look
it'll
at
be
that.
3rd and 6.
Right in his hands. He didn't even think it would just be right there in his chest. Look at it.
Set the play clock
Back up right through his
Looks like
hands.
the ball that was thrown was sitting in the end zone.
Well, Kinger, the beautiful thing
He
about
did
it,
have an
that's one of
opportunity.
the things that Russell does. That's a moon ball. What a beautiful shot. Throwing that thing with such an arc so it drops in.
That was a tremendous throw, and it falls incomplete. 3 receivers tightly bunched to the right of the formation on a 3rd and 6. And now Dexter Lawrence says somebody moved. He jumps across. The Steelers say, we didn't move, but somebody did.
Yep.
Ball start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Isaac Seumalo.
Oh, he quivered, yeah. You know, here's the thing about it. When Dexter Lawrence moves, sometimes maybe the tremors get to you. You know, that's a big body coming forward.
Come on.
3rd and 11. The ball at the 33-yard
Seumalo.
line. Empty set for Wilson. 17 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Wilson gets the snap. Back. Looking, Looking right, going to throw deep again, this time intended for Jefferson, who hesitates, goes back, makes the grab at the 36 of the Giants.
Now that's what Russell Wilson can do for you. What a beautiful throw on a go route, back shoulder, having that control, that arc, beautiful.
Woo! 36 yards to Van Jefferson, and it is time to make the switch to the fourth quarter, brought to you by Northwest Bank.
This
Score rates up to 4.5%
automatic
APY
supersonic.
on new certificates of deposit. Member FDIC.
Mike Thomas standing to the camera and broke the third
Steelers
wall.
16 and the Giants 9. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He did move him out the way. He could have called
We're
offensive
here for what's next.
interference,
The
but he
next
did
place
it.
is filled with love and laughter, with more mortgage options for first-time buyers.
Brr, brr,
The
brr,
next
brr.
backyard patio party host, thanks to lines of credit with competitive rates. Even the next thing to check off your to-do list, with home equity loans that let you refinance high-interest debt. Our home lending solutions can help make your dream home a reality. Northwest Bank, for what's next. Visit northwest.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The world was a lot different in 2006. No smartphones, no electric cars. This is how we connected to the internet. And back then, Bob Casey wasn't siding with the far-left liberals. But nearly 2 decades
Lakers
in
is
Washington
working
has
on a
changed
lead.
Bob
Hopefully
Casey.
we
Now
keep
Casey's
this up.
voted to let biological men compete against our girls in their sports, and supported letting biological men into girls' bathrooms and locker rooms. Letting
LeBron
men
has
change
not
sex to
scored
our
yet in the
girls?
first
That's
half.
insane.
Lakers
Worse,
up
Casey
29 to
introduced a
12
bill
on
to
the
force
Phoenix
hospitals to
Suns.
perform sex change operations.
Anthony Davis with
Forcing
13 and
hospitals to perform
4.
sex changes against their beliefs. What is Casey thinking? On top of
3.5
it all, Bob
minutes
Casey voted to
left
raise
in the
middle-class
first quarter.
taxes. Your family struggles, but Casey, he's for they, them. Bring normal back to Washington and fire Bob
They
Casey.
haven't even put in
Senate Leadership
Connect
Campaign
yet.
Fund is responsible for the content of this advertising, not authorized by any candidate or candidates committee. SenateLeadershipFund.org.
I'm not going to lie though.
Attention,
When it
Steelhouse
comes to the
fans.
Lakers,
This
I
football
think
season,
LeBron
we're
James
bringing
is
the
willing
game
to try
blast
and
to our Steelhouse
get a
Rocks
huge
program.
lead
Being one
on
of the
other
first
teams
150
just so his
fans
son
to
can
spend
get in the
$100
game and get
each month on
NBA
Golden Blood,
experience.
Hidden Still Spirits, or Noir Distillery Stillhouse Spirits, and receive a free limited edition rocks glass.
Little
while supplies
incentive for the
last.
King
Not one
James.
of the first 150 fans, you could still win signed merchandise in your shipment all month long. Visit Steelers.com/Stillhouse to learn more. For Steelers fans who rock.
Steelers football happens here. The Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
The start of the fourth quarter is brought to you by Hyde Park. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for voting Hyde Park best steak in the city. So the Steelers have converted 2 third downs on a drive that began deep in their own territory at their own 20-yard line. Now have the ball at the 31-yard line of the Giants, set up on the right hash. The latest conversion on a 3rd and 11, a 36-yarder to Van Jefferson from Russell Wilson that concluded that third quarter. Now Wilson under center will bring Jefferson right to left. He has Najee Harris as the lone setback. Wilson gets the snap, will give to Najee. Najee starts left, cuts out to the right, and just tripped up by the ankles. Flag comes flying in late. Still a sizable pickup of 5 yards, but Tyler Nubin makes a stop on what looked like it was going to be a big one.
Holding. Offense number 66. That's a 10-yard penalty.
That wouldn't have mattered
First
anyway.
down.
Oh, they got Mason McCormick, and I'm sorry to hear that. What a fine young man this guy is. This guy has been playing some top-notch ball. Yeah, he got a pretty good grab there. All right, I give you that. Well, if you're going to mug good. Make it count.
That was on Rakeem Nunez-Roches. And now we'll march the Steelers back to the 41-yard line. So we're going to try to manage things here to at least get in field goal range. Keep in mind, the Steelers up by 1 score, 16-9, 14:42 and counting remaining here. At the very least, they want to be able to make this a 2-score game. Wilson has Harris to his right. He's in the shotgun, gets the snap, and he's going to keep it to the right side. And now he's going to slide forward as he gets to the 36-yard line, a pickup of about 5 yards or so.
And everyone in the audience, in the stands went, oh. You know.
They thought maybe there's a little more there for Russell.
I just think they didn't like the idea of him running with the ball.
Oh, I see.
Bootleg out. Wilson with the slide.
Pass, and now we'll step forward and throw it to Najee Harris underneath. He'll hesitate, head back up the middle of the field, pinball around, and get to about the 29 yard line. So, again, turning this into a 3rd and a little bit more manageable here. 3rd and 8 now after you began with a 1st and 20.
Well, what a nice job of Najee being in the sight line when your quarterback's under duress. One of the things
with
that
the
you want
jump
to do is when
pass,
your quarterback's climbing the pocket, get in his sight
drop.
line, let him see you, turn your numbers towards him, and that's exactly what
what's
Najee
that, 3rd
did.
and what?
It provided a nice outlet for Russell Wilson.
Jalen Warren checks in. He's to the right of Wilson in the
8.
shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, including Pat Freiermuth, the tight end. Pickens is split to the right. Now Freiermuth will move a little closer in and will be in an H-back position
on,
to the
Art.
left. Giants bringing pressure. Wilson
Our
lofting.
new offensive
Wilson has a man out there.
offensive coordinator.
Wilson
Come
has a
on,
touchdown.
Art.
It's a 2nd touchdown for Calvin Austin.
Oh, my goodness. What a beautiful throw to the flag. Calvin Austin beating the pants off of his cover man and able to turn it as he crossed over the goal line and then turned towards that flag. That ball was already in the air, arced in, and
touchdown!
Dropped, that is just a sensational throw by Russell Wilson.
13-16 remaining here in the 4th quarter, and the Steelers have gone up by a couple of scores. Boswell on to try the extra point. That boot is up, and that boot is true. And 13-16 remaining in the 4th quarter. 9-play, 80-yard drive has given the Steelers a 23-9 lead. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
Black and gold are the colors that not only honor our city, but our sports. Together, we're proud sponsors of two-a-days, dedication, comeback wins, excitement, losing your voice, and passion. We are black and gold. We are Ford, the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
As the largest and most experienced program in the region, UPMC Sports Medicine knows that injuries can happen to anyone. Whether you're a weekend athlete, a rising star,
All right. Wow. Indianapolis is on. Touchdown. Wow. Damn. My internet went out and they came back. Yeah, Daniel. I mean, the offensive line didn't even pay attention. Dang. All right. I literally was like about to turn it off. I was about to turn the game off. And the game is closed. Look at me. Got too excited. The North Suns is trying to come back. I am not happy at all.
DVE.
Stay tuned after the game for the Mike Tomlin post-game press conference brought to you by your neighborhood Ford store. The F-150 is the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers, and so the Giants get the 47-yard kickoff return from Smith Marset. A few plays later, they get the 45-yard touchdown run by the rookie Tracy, and Tracy's touchdown run has them right back in. It's a baffling decision to go for two. Kind of a baffling-looking play, too, but it's 23-15 now, and the Giants a little bit of momentum here right now.
Indeed. It was baffling upon baffling, but the ones that were baffled were the Steelers. when Tracy took that, what is it, 45 yards?
45-yard run, right?
Goodness, that shouldn't happen.
Well, let's go, Steelers.
Ward and Warren back deep for the Steelers. And this will sail through the end zone over the head of Warren, and we head downstairs to Max Starks. Max.
All right, guys. One of my least favorite things to happen inside of a stadium outside of a loss is when you play Renegade and in the ensuing drive you give up a score. So
what are they looking at if they're not willing to block?
Disgruntled, but this is one of the things the Steelers have to stay locked in and have to stay engaged because this Giants team has those abilities to do some good things in crazy unlikely situations. So offense needs to continue to pile on and continue to stack consecutive good drives. Back to you.
Thank you, Max. Wilson under center, I formation. The deep back is Najee Harris behind the fullback, Connor Hayward. Hand off to the left side. Najee Harris will cut back to the right, stays on his feet, crosses the 35, and gets to about the 36. A good, hard 6-yard run by Najee Harris to begin this drive.
Dexter Lawrence is such a huge man. Even when he's standing next to one of the Steelers' offensive linemen, you just sit there and look at him and go, you got to be kidding me. He is so big. But what a nice job of Ryan McCullum and some other guys helping out, being able to move him out of there.
Wilson remains under center. Once again, Hayward will motion back to an I formation. Najee Harris remains deep in that I. Wilson gets the snap. Play action pass. Going to roll out to the left. Looking. Will throw out there to Van Jefferson. His nice night continues with a first down across the 45-yard line and out to the 47 for the Steelers.
Well, maybe Van Jefferson is sitting there saying, you looking for a 2? I'm a 2. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to do the job.
4 receptions, 67 yards for Van Jefferson in this one. Najee Harris remains as the lone setback. Once again, Hayward motions back to create an I formation with Wilson under center. Jefferson moves right to left across the formation. Wilson barks out the signals. Gets the snap. Play action pass. Looking deep down the field. Going to fire for Pickens. What a throw and what a catch over the shoulder. And Pickens dashes down to the 5-yard line of the Giants.
You've got beautiful play action.
Yo, Fields can't do that.
Then throwing and hitting on a throw.
He can't.
I mean, you talk about dialing up a great throw and dropping it where only George Pickens can get it. That was sensational.
50-yard pickup, and now the officials are going to say this is a little less than 50. They're going to march it back to the 10-yard line. The Steelers are now entering the Heinz red zone during Steelers season. It has to be Heinz. So they're going to mark this ball at the 10-yard line. 9-14.
When's the last time Wilson had a weapon at wide receiver?
Wilson in the shotgun as Harris to his left. Will give to Harris, and Harris will rumble through a hole on the left side and get inside the 5 and down to the 4-yard line.
That was a nice cutback again by Najee. I thought there was a little more meat on the bone there for him to have.
Look at this throw.
We're going to get a little bit extra room, but you got a
veteran
lot of
throw
piled up in that gap.
Karake hit him first, but had plenty of help at that 5-yard line, which is where they're going to mark the ball just inside the 5. 8:42 and counting here, remaining in the fourth quarter. Steelers up 23-15. Pistol formation. Harris is behind Wilson. Tightly bunched formation. Wilson gets the snap and will give to Harris, and Harris is hit immediately, and Harris is dropped. Good job by Ojulari getting some penetration and blowing up that play.
Dan Moore is down. That didn't look good. I hope he's okay. The young man's had a heck of a year thus far.
So the Steelers medical staff is attending to Dan Moore inside the 5-yard line. Looks like he is up. He is walking off the field. From Acrisure Stadium, Steelers football continues. The score, the Steelers 23, the Giants 15.
For an extraordinary advantage in sports, you need a game plan. For an extraordinary advantage everywhere else, all you need is Acrisure. With a high-tech human approach to insurance, cybersecurity, and more, Acrisure helps you take care of what you care about. That makes winning easy. See what Acrissure's extraordinary advantage can do for you at Acrisure.com.
Why does Pennsylvania need the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger? It protects thousands of union jobs,
Nippon is committed to a nearly $3 billion upgrade of U.S. Steel's union-represented mills, including $1 billion to upgrade 86-year-old equipment in the Mon Valley. Nippon's cutting-edge technology to decarbonize the blast furnaces will make the Mon Valley's air cleaner, and it will help U.S. Steel reach its goal of being net zero emissions by 2050. All of this will increase U.S. Steel's competitiveness worldwide. And the merger also protects 1,000 headquarters jobs and keeps U.S. Steel in Pittsburgh, where it has been for nearly 125 years. Protecting jobs, modernizing steelmaking, and increasing competitiveness. Pennsylvania needs the U.S. Steel-Nippon merger so we can keep steel in the Steel City. Paid for by U.S. Steel.
Okay, welcome back, Steelers fans, and it's time to get ready for another great game here in the Steel City. Well, but first, Jim, let's take a minute to talk about the other powerhouse in town, been the best for 47 years straight. Got the grit and strength to take on anything. Yes, sir, it's the Ford F-Series. They are the best-selling trucks in Pittsburgh and in America. The best. Now, how about that young duo on offense? Now, that could be a powerhouse in the future. F-150, the official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We bleed black and gold. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
3rd and goal for the Steelers from the 5-yard line. Dan Moore off the field. He walked off under his own power. Calvin Anderson is checked in at left tackle. And the Steelers facing this 3rd and goal with 8:19 remaining and enjoying a 23-15 lead over the New York Giants. Trying to go into the break, their bye next week, with a 6-2 record and alone by themselves in the AFC North. In first place, I should say. Russell Wilson comes out in the shotgun. He has Najee Harris to his left. Pat Freiermuth wanders over to the right, now trips on that side of the formation. Wilson surveying. Gets the snap. Looking, and now going to be swallowed up and taken down, a sack. And he is rolled up by Ojulari. Continues to be an impact player for the Giants. His 2nd sack of the game. Drive stalls, and now Boswell will try to come out and make this a 2-score lead for the Steelers.
Well, it's a shame, that's what happens. You get a player that is inserted in the lineup. He's cold, he's not ready to go, and then all of a sudden you're faced with one of the best pass rushers out there.
Yeah, Ojulari had 8 sacks as a rookie, battled some injury issues, gave way to Kayvon Thibodeau. And then since Thibodeau's injury, he has 5 sacks in the last 3 games. Here's Boswell's boot. That boot is up, and it is good. And the Steelers enjoying a 26-15 lead. 7:15 remaining here in the 4th quarter from Acrisure Stadium. The Steelers have just scored from the Heinz Red Zone during Steelers season. It has to be Heinz. And now, after a nice long drive, you'd like to see the Steelers defense come out, shut this thing down, and let the Steelers offense finish off the game.
Wouldn't that be nice? That's exactly what you want. We've been seeing them dial up the heat a little bit more, being able to get home a little bit more with
I didn't start K. Williams against Minnesota because they have defense. I didn't think it was going to happen.
A great way to end the day here, and I really believe that they can do it. Maybe a nice takeaway. It's always nice when you have a takeaway. And
all
I
we
think
need
you hand it
is
to the offense. If the offense can replicate
it's
some
close.
of the running
I'm like
attack they had in the first
0.82.
half. Boy, oh boy, that would be something.
If we get one more field goal, I win my fantasy game.
Field goal, and so the Steelers enjoying this 26-15
But I had an opportunity
lead over
to
the Giants.
win
7:15
by a
remaining
large
in the
margin.
4th quarter. Boswell getting ready to boot it away to the Giants, who are going to be moving left to right in front of us. In the white uniforms, Red Sox, blue helmets. Steelers in the student rush, the rush uniforms here, right? What's that? Color rush. I said student rush. Color rush uniforms. I beg your pardon. It's student rush.
Back in college.
Yeah. They are 7-3 wearing the color rush, I'm told, all time, as Boswell gets ready to boot and sends it deep into the end zone, and Smith Marset is going to grab it and take a knee, and we're going to go down to Max Starks. Max.
Yeah, guys, that's one of the tough situations. Like Dan Moore, came out the field, he was ready, but he knew that, that play was going to end either one way. He was kicking an extra point or kicking a field goal. He was ready to go back out. You hate that you lost him for a play. That was his first competitive snap missed this season. Now, Calvin Anderson did play in the Raiders game, but he came in after the game was in hand in relief relief of. So let's see if this defense can possibly make up for that mistake in the last drive and hold this Giants squad and see if they can keep another New York team to 15 points. Back to you.
Sounds good. Max ball at the left hash of the 30-yard line. Dumped down underneath. Incomplete, intended for Tracy, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Giants.
Again, they start off with a screen. Screens are one of those deals, too, man. You got to make sure you get the end man on the line. Illuminor got T.J. Watt into the inside, and everything looked like to be set up, and then just botched the throw.
And the crowd here at Acrisure Stadium up on its feet, towels waving, trying to exhort this defense to come up with another stop here of Daniel Jones in this Giants offense. Jones in the shotgun with the ball at the left hash at his own 30-yard line. Jones taps the helmet, comes up to the line of scrimmage, communicates with his offensive lineman. 2 on the play clock, quickly gets the snap, gives off to Tracy. Tracy will try the left side, and he will be bottled up by Cam Hayward. Peyton Wilson came in late to help finish things off as well. A minimal gain will bring up a 3rd and long.
What a great career thus far by Cam Hayward. Again, just showing his excellence in the trenches.
3rd and 8. Giants moving quickly. Jones in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Stepping up. Throws over the middle of the field. It is complete. It is hauled in there by Slayton right at the 50.
Woo, that was a good pass.
So
Dang you, Daniel.
Have a 1st down at midfield.
But Darius Slayton found a nice window in the middle of the field. Zone coverage there. And Daniel Jones threw it nice right behind him to make him settle.
18-yard pickup. Giants moving quickly. Jones to the line of scrimmage. Will hand. And this is Tracy, and Tracy will keep moving. Oh, Tracy looked like he was bottled up and continued to keep the legs moving and got down to the 30.
Wow. Hey, man.
Pickup.
That's just
I can't be mad at Tracy. He's from Indiana.
For the Steelers defense. Normally, they get in, they come along with, they bring the posse. They bring everybody. Get in on the tackle. Well, that was a poor example.
And as the Giants moving quickly, some of the Steelers looking a little bit tired. Now Patrick Queen waving his hands around, trying to get his defense set up. Jones back to pass, will throw out to the left flat. It's complete to Wan'Dale Robinson, and Robinson will jet up field and pick up about 4 yards before Porter and Bishop bring him down.
Fumble.
Well, they're attempting to spread the Steelers out. Then they throw out to the flat, trying to get a one-on-one with a little bit of room. And Wan'Dale Robinson wasn't able to beat Joey Porter. Joey's pretty tough to beat one-on-one, that's for sure, anywhere, anytime.
Called a 3-yard pickup. It is a 2nd and 7. Singletary to the left of Jones in the shotgun. 5:20 and counting remaining in this 4th quarter. Steelers up by the score of 26-15. Jones back to pass and didn't like what he saw and just spiked it into the ground as Patrick Queen came flying up to break up that screen attempt.
Well, indeed. Pat Queen had a free run.
At least he got rid of
right at Daniel Jones. He was going to
Come
blow
on,
up something,
Queen.
be it Daniel Jones or the screen or both. And a nice
Giant
blitz operation there.
Clock is stopped, but Giants still moving quickly. They're 5 of 13 on 3rd down. They're facing a 3rd and 7.
I'm throwing that ball. You ain't about to crack me,
Jones
son.
in the shotgun. He has emptied the set. Gets the snap. Steelers bringing pressure.
Good
Jones
boy,
goes quickly.
T.J. Watt.
Dropped. It hit his receiver, Malik Neighbors, right
And
in
he
the
fumbled
chest.
the play.
And the
You
rookie first-rounder drops
goofy.
it, and Dable will send out his field goal unit to try to cut this back to a 1-score game.
Wow, the Steelers came with a blitz, which puts everybody in man coverage. And you got Neighbors getting inside position on Dante Jackson, and he just dropped the ball, flat out dropped it. That could have been dangerous there.
So a 48-yard attempt now for Greg Joseph. Ball is set on the far hash, with the Giants moving left to right in front of us. Here's the boot. It is up, and it is good. And it is, in fact,
Ooh,
a
we
one-score game.
almost
The 48-yard
deflected
field
that
goal
one, too.
has cut the score to 26-18. 5:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
We celebrate the brave, the powerful, pink ribbon wearers and supporters who turn the fear and uncertainty of a breast cancer diagnosis into strength and hope. At UPMC, we're here to support you with screenings, compassionate experts, and innovative therapies, because we know that sometimes you just need someone by your side through every step of the journey. Learn more at upmc.com/breast cancer awareness.
Kerry Wargenis here
from the Gateway Clipper. Experience a night out in
They
Pittsburgh
stole
aboard
it.
our Captain's
They
Dinner
stole
Cruise.
my
See our
name.
beautiful city while you enjoy a
I
delicious
call
dinner,
Bundle
DJ music,
Bundarooski.
and the great company of family and friends. Make your reservations now for
I
a
gotta
night
call
out on the
Bundle
water
about
at
this.
GatewayClipper.com.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $200 in bonus bets when they bet $5. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets.
Bro, did you watch the new State Farm commercial?
Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
No, the other one. Bundarooski.
Pennsylvania. Terms and conditions apply.
I was pissed, bro. I said, I need some money, bro.
Dawn's the largest selection of in-stock appliances from brands like Whirlpool and Maytag. Get free next-day delivery and guaranteed lowest prices. DawnsAppliances.com, where black and gold fans shop for appliances.
For the last 47 years now, Ford F-Series have been America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move
I was
trailers,
like, damn it.
piles,
I
and
gotta
snow
start
drifts,
copywriting my
work
nicknames,
days
man.
and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-150, official truck of the Pittsburgh
Most
Steelers,
definitely.
and Pittsburgh's best-selling trucks.
Your home for the Steelers.
You watching the Lakers
This
game?
is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
5:06 remaining here in
Yeah,
the fourth
I'm
quarter. at
finishing up
Acrisure
on the
Stadium.
Steelers in a little while.
Have a
but,
26-18 lead. Again, keep in
Well,
mind the
after-
Giants have now
when this-
scored in
when
the
this
last
Steeler
couple of
game
possessions
and,
a field goal,
I was about to
cut it to
say,
an 8-point lead. They had a
I'm
chance
watching
to
the
just
Lakers.
simply
I mean,
kick
I
an
put the
extra
Lakers
point
game on as
after
well.
their last touchdown. Did not elect
No,
to do
I'm
that.
just
And
I'm
so
on
now
my
it's a
PC. I'm
one-score
just
game.
watching
They need a touchdown
on
and a
Stream
two-point
East.
conversion. What the Steelers need to do is get the ball and
No,
run out the clock.
That's what they need to do. Let's,
Or put up another score. That would be nice too.
That'd be even better. Najee Harris is what, close to 100?
Oh, you talking about the Game Pass on Xbox? Yeah, I got Game Pass.
Never
Yeah.
done that in his career.
That would be a great way to end the night. Take that rock, set a record,
Okay.
personal record for yourself, and score.
So Joseph ready to kick. Ward back deep, along with Warren. And we're ready to go. Steelers moving right to left in front of us as Joseph approaches and boots it away. And as he's done all night, boots it into the back of the end zone, and Warren will catch it and take a knee. And we will go downstairs. The Max starts. Max.
All right, guys, we are approaching milestone areas. So let's see if this offense can go. Najee.
I'll see what I got.
No. Oh, Dan Moore's back in the lineup.
Good to see that.
I saw that. I was looking at 65.
That's good.
I can't read backwards, but he's still only missed one competitive snap so far this season. But for Najee, this is a big moment. Let's see if he can get another 100-yard rushing game. And for this offense, can they get another touchdown? Before
I never thought the gameplay was bad. I just wasn't that good of a
All
player.
right, Max, thanks very much. Wilson under center. Najee Harris is the lone setback. Brings Calvin Austin in motion right to left. Will turn and give to Najee Harris. Harris off the left side will surge forward and pick up about 4 yards out to the 34-yard line.
All right, that's a win on first down.
And that's 100 yards for Najee Harris. If they, in fact, give him the 4 yards, it's about 3.5. So we'll wait on the official declaration. Najee Harris to the right of Russell Wilson in the shotgun. Steelers moving quickly, 4:42 counter. Wilson back to pass. In trouble. Wilson steps up, eludes the rush, and now moves forward and now loses the football. Akereke pounces on it for the Giants. He
Damn
comes
it.
up,
Fucking
and
Wilson
Akereke
fumbled.
is going to be tackled, driven down by Dan Moore at the 32-yard line. And so Wilson on the scramble avoided the sack.
Okay, I got you. All right, bro.
The football.
Oh, man, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Russ had it tucked, and he just got popped out. Micah McFadden.
Man, damn. He got you, Russ.
Yeah, Akereke
That was he
came with a right
punched.
hand.
Gosh darn it. I'm glad I don't have you as my quarterback. Boy, come on, Mr. Wilson.
Nobody saw it coming.
No,
They gonna show it again?
Completely different
We
feel
already
to
seen it
this
the
game
first
now.
time.
4.5 minutes remaining. The
It's all right,
Steelers up
Wilson. Come on,
26 to
baby.
18, and the Giants have the ball. And the officials are marking it backwards now.
All right, Willie.
I guess they're going to say Okereke was touched when he was down.
However,
All right,
he
Willie.
was down by contact at the 37. 4:34 was on the game clock as well. 4:34.
Okay, so the ball is going to be down at the 37-yard line. That's where Okereke was touched. They will add 4 seconds to the clock, so 4:34 remaining as Jones breaks the huddle. He's emptied the set. 3 receivers to the left.
Come on, TJ.
Ball on the right hash. Steelers will rush 5. Jones throws out to Neighbors. Neighbors will dance, and Neighbors will get inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line of the Steelers. He steps out of bounds there with 4:28 remaining. Clock stops here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, this is a disturbing turn of events. No doubt about it. And now you've got a situation where instead of simply going to run the clock out, now you're fighting for your lives again.
Ball to 28. 2nd and 1. Tracy is the lone running back behind Daniel Jones, who's under center. Jones gets the snap. Will give to Tracy. Tracy up the middle of the field, almost squirted out again and picks up easy first down yardage down to the 22.
Again, all the film study, everything about it with Tracy. He's a good back, but not some of the things we've seen here. He's done a remarkable job tonight.
He's getting increasing playing time. The rookie from Purdue, 19 carries, 143 yards. Jones gets a snap. We'll give to Tracy again off the right side, and Tracy this time stood up in the hole and driven backwards by Keanu. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. That's Cam Hayward in the hole to stop him for a gain of about a yard.
Well, you got Captain Cam coming off the block on the inside, taking John Runyon and disengaging off him and pile driving Tracy to the ground. And Tracy, he looks a little bit dinged up.
Yep, the Giants training staff has come out, and they're going to escort him slowly off the field. Tonight's injury report brought to you by Independence Health, expert care here. And Tracy getting some care as he is kind of walking between a couple Giants defenders. You wonder, again, maybe if he hit his head on the ground. Singletary is checked in. Now they're going to stop the clock here at the 20-yard line.
When the Lion King puts you down, you're going to go down pretty good.
So 3:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Now the clock begins to roll.
It will soon,
Jones
King.
In the shotgun. He has Singletary to his right. Gets the snap.
Come on. Let's get this
left.
stop. Let's get this
now
stop.
Chases. He comes out of the pocket and stumbles forward. Tripped up.
Get him.
Not a
Get his legs.
Sack as he picks up a yard just inside the 20. But a nice job by Watt to stop him for a minimal gain. And now is a
TJ Watt
19-yard line. Giants have all 3 timeouts remaining. We'll see whether this is considered 4-down territory. Singletary to the right of Jones. Jones comes up to the line of scrimmage.
Come on, TJ.
In the
Come on,
shotgun.
TJ.
Towel swirling at Acrisure. Snap back to Jones.
Come
Looking,
on, TJ.
Covered by TJ Watt.
TJ Watt. TJ fucking Watt.
Late in the fourth quarter at Acrisure Stadium.
Unbelievable. When you need him most, he delivers the most. TJ Watt in a play that you got to see it to see it, and then see it and hope you believe it. It's unbelievable how he turned that corner and got to Daniel Jones, stripped the ball, and then recovered the ball. Man, oh man, I've seen a lot of great plays by TJ Watt over the years, but this is going to go down with a number of them. That's ridiculous. He took
Fumble, they fumble.
Illuminor, he wanted to be on an island. He got the island, and I think he's regretting that now.
What a play by TJ Watt. The ball is marked at the 28-yard line, left hash, 2:59 remaining. Keep in mind that the Giants have all 3 timeouts remaining. Wilson is under center. He has Najee Harris as the lone setback. Tight ends to the right of the formation. Wilson gets a snap, will pitch to Najee, trying to move right. Finds a little crease off the right side. Flag comes flying in as Najee picks up about 4 for now. Let's see what the flag's going to be.
All I can say is that official's got a good arm. Man,
don't tell me y'all going to hold.
Defense number 98. 5 yards is added to the dead ball spot and an automatic first down.
It's on DJ Davidson, and so an automatic first down, and that puts the Giants in a real quandary here.
And I got to tell you, I love the way Najee's running. I mean, he is just hitting the hole lickety-split. He's hitting it with power. He's hitting it with speed. He's protecting the ball. And he's just a secure. Well, okay. Enough talking.
7 tackles,
2
2 sacks, 1 forced fumble.
Wilson comes under center. All 3 tight ends to the left of the formation. Najee Harris remains as the lone setback. Wilson gets a snap, gives to Harris, and Harris will find a little crease right up the middle of the field and will lower the shoulder and get out close to the 45. And the Giants, even though it's a pickup of 8 on first down, will use the first of their 3 timeouts as we head downstairs to Max starts. Max?
Well, you heard the chants.
TJ!
Sure, MVP. And you have to say, when you see T.J. Watt doing what he's doing, right, 2 sacks on the night, forces another compilation fumble,
of TJ.
So he hogged the stat category, fellas. Sack, forced fumble, fumble recovery, all in one play. And there's something you can say about T.J. Watt in prime time. The guy just has a nose for getting the plays that need to be done. And it's fantastic to watch. Let's see if the offense can finish it off. Back to you.
Yeah, that would be nice to see him finish it off as Najee Harris remains as the lone setback. And now whistles and flags come flying in.
12 players on defense in formation. Wow. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Out of a timeout, the Giants another pre-snap penalty. And they're going to be penalized, and the Steelers will pick up a first down. 11th penalty on the game for them. By the way, T.J. Watt now 11 Monday Night Football games, 14.5 sacks.
How about a trifecta? I mean, you go and well, first of all, you got an offensive tackle that says you want to be on the island all night long against them.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna make Ellie Shorts
tonight. Knock the ball loose and then recover it. Wow.
Russell Wilson gets a snap, gives to Najee Harris off the left side. Najee will bang across midfield, stays on his feet, struggles forward, and gets to about the 49-yard line, and the Giants will use their second timeout with 2:40 remaining here in the first half. I beg your pardon, the second half. Let's get this thing wound up and get a Steelers victory in the barn, huh?
Absolutely, no question
Look
about
at
it.
The
Look,
strip.
It's kind of interesting that you need that play. You got to have that play, and then who delivers that play? But the guy on the defense, the one man. And the one-man attack, and it's just remarkable how he comes through in the biggest moments for the Steelers.
And how about, we talk about the Monday Night Football game, 11 games, 14.5 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, and 4 fumble recoveries. And, yes, that was a huge game. Remember, the momentum all in the favor of the Giants.
Yep.
And he comes up with that big play as Jaylen Warren now has checked in. Najee Harris, 19 carries, 114 yards, 3 consecutive 100-yard games for the first time in Najee in his career. Now Jaylen Warren will head up the middle of the field. Jaylen Warren will get to about the 46-yard line. And now a little bit of a pushing and shoving. Darnell Washington getting into it with Rakeem Nunez-Roches.
Well, I would
Washington, relax.
We'd have to talk to Zach Frazier, but I think he'd get points for a reversal here.
Of course, Zach Frazier, the high school champion wrestler, the injured Pittsburgh Steelers center. Hope to see him back in action maybe shortly after the bye.
Absolutely.
And now the clock is stopped. The Giants have used their final timeout. It is a 3rd and 5. So the situation here pretty clear. If you can pick up a first down, that's going to do the ball game.
Exactly so. You know,
and if you can't pick up a first down, it goes to the 2-minute warning. You got to punt it away, and the Giants will have at least an opportunity.
Right. No doubt about it. But, well, we'll see. But certainly I'll say one thing. I got to say one thing tonight. Mason McCormick's done a great job. You know, that young man being inserted in the lineup and as a rookie doing the things that he's done, coming from a smaller school, making the big jump to the pros, and the performance he's put in, remarkable.
I formation for Wilson. Jaylen Warren is deep back, play action pass. Russell's going to roll out to the right, looking, doesn't see much. Now will jet back towards the middle of the field and will stumble, tripped up short of the first down at the 43-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 2 for the Steelers on the other side of the 2-minute warning from the 43-yard line of the Giants. So interesting times here at Acrisure Stadium. It is now time for the 2-minute warning, brought to you by Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle is proud to bring freshness, quality, and value to Steelers Nation. visit your neighborhood store or order online with curbside pickup and delivery with the score. The Steelers 26, the Giants 18. This is the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
The Gridiron isn't the only place where Steelers fans watch points pile up. They score the perks of game day at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Get-Go too. Ready-to-eat prepared foods, everyday value from our family of brands, a fresh selection that thrills every foodie. Fuel savings and made-to-order favorites are all game day traditions. Earn perks and save on game day and every day at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Get-Go. Giant Eagle, the official supermarket of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Why does Pennsylvania need the U.S. Steel Nippon merger? It protects thousands of union jobs. Nippon is committed to a nearly $3 billion upgrade of U.S. Steel's union-represented mills, including $1 billion to upgrade 86-year-old equipment in the Mon Valley. Nippon's cutting-edge technology to decarbonize the blast furnaces will make the Mon Valley's air cleaner, and it will help U.S. Steel reach its goal of being net zero emissions by 2050. All of this will increase U.S. Steel's competitiveness worldwide, and the merger also protects 1,000 headquarters jobs and keeps U.S. Steel in Pittsburgh, where it has been for nearly 125 years, protecting jobs, modernizing steelmaking, and increasing competitiveness. Pennsylvania needs the U.S. Steel Nippon merger so we can keep steel in the Steel City. Paid for by U.S. Steel.
Black and gold, baby! This year, us diehard Steeler fans, we dress up in our gear no matter the weather, no matter the opponent.
We gather with our friends and family, and we'll cheer our team to victory!
But only one of you gets the opportunity to claim honor of the most passionate fan. We offer you the chance to win the Steelers Edition F-150. All you need to do is register at neighborhoodfordstore.com. Ford F-150.
The official truck of the Pittsburgh Steelers!
Steelers football happens here. The Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
2-minute warning. Steelers up 26-18. 4th and 2 on the 43 of the Giants. They've sent out the punt team with Corliss Waitman to try to pin the Giants deep. Giants are out of timeouts, and the Giants would need to march the length of the field and convert a 2-point conversion in order to tie this game and try to send it into overtime. Of course, the Steelers don't want any of that stuff to happen. As we're waiting now for the official TV timeout to end, and it has. And so now the Steelers will get up to the line of scrimmage here. Whistle blows, 4th and 2 from the 43-yard line of the Giants. Waitman back. The Giants going to try to block this or stay back. They do not bring a lot of pressure, and Waitman will kick a high kick end over end. Smith-Marset retreats and calls a fair catch and stumbles backward and grabs the ball at the 6-yard line. So the Giants have to go 94 yards with 1:53 left, and they need on top of that a 2-point conversion to try to send this to overtime in a 26-18 game.
Right, yeah, Rodney Williams coming off the field. But I'll say this, Corliss Waitman, fine job. Way to come through.
Yeah, that was a good punt for sure. Pinning the Giants deep. Singletary to the left of quarterback Daniel Jones. We don't know the injury status of Tracy.
Come on, baby.
Been out there. He's been a huge factor for the Giants in this game. Jones gets the snap. Steelers bringing 4. The throw is completed to Neighbors, and Neighbors is out of bounds. That's what the Giants want. They want to be able to stop this clock at the 15-yard line. It is a yard short of a first down, so it'll be a 2nd and 1.
Okay.
From the 15-yard line.
Coming back and making sure Watt don't get to Daniels.
Clean. We got it there pretty quick. Say that guy.
Watch the opposite side. Keen in on it.
Giants able to huddle up here.
They're trying to stop Watt.
And now whistles, and let's hear from Scott.
Rolling on the field was a completed catch. Previous plays under review.
Okay, I didn't see anything that would indicate that it wasn't a completed catch.
Well, I didn't see anything that didn't make Pickens TD catch.
Well, Neighbors caught the ball, and I don't know if they're obviously not ruling whether he got a first down.
Yeah, he made the catch.
A first down across the 15-yard line. But whether, in fact, it was a reception.
Well, there was just an out pattern. Patrick Queen out there. Man, that was a long way to range for an inside linebacker there. Got a picture. And it looks like
he clearly does not have a first down. So I don't know if that's what they're looking at.
Hey, he caught the ball, got 2 steps in. I don't know what the problem is.
It's hard to identify what they could possibly be looking at here. Are they saying somehow his first left foot was not in bounds when he had possession of the ball? I don't understand what they're saying. Maybe they're saying he was tackled in bounds. Is that possible?
Oh, that could be.
Because his right knee is down before he gets out of bounds with the left foot. We are parsing things down to inches. Let's get the call.
After looking at the play, it was a catch, but the receiver had his right knee down in bounds before he was out. By rule, under 2 minutes, when we go to a stop to a running clock, we need to run 10 seconds off the game clock. He was down at 150. Please set the game clock to 1 minute, 40 seconds, play clock to 30, and the clock will start on my whistle.
Okay, I can live with that.
That is extremely well explained by Scott Novak, and so the Giants are getting ready. They want to be able to snap this ball immediately when the whistle blows. And the whistle blows, and Jones immediately snaps it. Throws over the middle of the field to Wan'Dale Robinson. Robinson picks up the first down, is spun down as he gets to the 21-yard line. Damontae Kazee the first to hit him. Giants want to move quickly. 128 and counting. 126, 125. Giants getting quickly to the line of scrimmage. Jones remains in the shotgun, gets the snap, back to pass.
Back up the shotgun.
Looking, throws left, and it's high, and it is too high and nearly intercepted over the head of Slayton, incomplete.
Deflected. All right.
10.
I got to tell you, I was a little nervous. Damontae Kazee was throwing his hands up as if to say he wasn't sure what the coverage was.
You see him now, Daniel? You had boys open the whole damn game. Daniel Jones,
so
you stop.
10. Ball on the 22-yard line. 1:15 remaining. Steelers up by the score of 26-18. Giants have the ball deep in their own territory.
Come on, Joey Porter Jr.
Pass. Looking to fire over the middle
Let's
of the field.
Get an interception.
Theo Johnson all the way up around the 47-yard
line.
Wow, that was just up the seam, and what a throw by
Theo
Daniel
Johnson,
Jones
all right.
over the top
That was a
of
good
Terrell
catch, bro.
Edmonds.
Clock
That was a
rolling.
good catch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, 25-yard pickup. Jones gets the snap. Looks out to the right. Throws to Johnson again. Johnson will scurry out of bounds right around midfield. Short pickup does stop the clock with 53 seconds left.
You know, when you think
53
where
seconds
Jones
left
came,
in the game.
the Giants came the last 2
Come
weeks,
on,
they've only
baby.
scored 10 points.
Come on, baby.
Then last week, 8 sacks against the Eagles. Got him for 8 sacks. And he 14 of 21 for 99 yards.
2nd and 7. Ball at midfield. In case you're just joining us, Giants out of timeouts. The Steelers up 26-18 here in the fourth quarter. Jones in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Steps up in the pocket. Throws for Neighbors. And Neighbors catches it falling out of bounds. It is a reception. And it's going to be marked at the 35-yard line of the Steelers. It's a first down with 47 seconds remaining.
I don't know about you, but this is looking a little too easy. I know that this is prevent. You got to keep everything in front of you. But my goodness.
Ball's marked at the right hash. 47 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Giants at the 35-yard line of the Steelers. Jones in the shotgun. Snap. Jones back to pass. Looking left. Going to loft in that direction and out of bounds. Intended for Neighbors. Nobody close. Highsmith with the pressure in the face of Jones.
Oh, he nailed Jones, put him on his back. And he's coming off the field. Take a little break.
Out of breath. Look. He's out of breath. They bring somebody else in.
Man, this is like it's like the Steelers are making this harder than it should be.
Both Highsmith and Watt are off the field right now. So it's Ogundeji and Moon as the edge rushers for the Steelers. As Jones breaks the huddle with 42 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. Ball on the right hash, 35-yard line of the Steelers. Giants need a score and a 2-point conversion. Jones gets a snap, back to pass. Looking left, and now looks back to the right, and it is thrown, and it is picked off by Beanie Bishop. Juggling interception by Beanie Bishop.
Interception!
Should finish this game for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Can you believe it? 2 last week.
Let's go!
The Morgantown guy I can't even believe it. Beanie Bishop just ended the game.
That's what we do.
Spectacular interception. Wow.
Let's go downstairs for more with Missy Matthews. Missy.
Well, guys, good news. Pat McAfee helped Beanie Bishop talk to Aaron Rodgers. They sent to the Jets those 2 footballs from last week he intercepted. They're going to get signed, but also this week, Beanie talked about the extra film work he gets in with head coach Mike Tomlin on Friday mornings. And then the wonderful Bob Labriola asked Coach Tomlin about it, saying, I am a secondary coach by trade. He's one of those guys, and I take a little liking to those slot guys.
Well, good stuff, Missy. Victory formation. Russell Wilson gets the snap.
That'll
takes
do
the
it.
knee. 27 seconds
That
left. And there's 30
will
remaining the play clock. The Steelers will not have to
do
snap
it.
it. Both teams wandering out
Pittsburgh
to
wins
congratulate
tonight.
each other around midfield here at Acrisure
Defense came in
Stadium.
the
That
clutch
is
for
the
us.
end of the game with the score. The Steelers 26, the
I
Giants
appreciate
18. Brought to you
those
by
for
your
watching. I will be
neighborhood
chopping
Ford
this
store.
up.
The F-150 is the official truck
Probably
of the
making some
Pittsburgh
shorts,
Steelers.
doing
Stay
something
tuned
fun
for the
with it
Steelers'
while I'm
first
at work
reaction in the
tomorrow
Mike Tomlin
on my
post-game
break.
press conference. You're listening to the Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network.
Till next time.
The Pittsburgh Steelers Audio Network proudly presents Steelers Football.